from Peninsula TV Studios in San Carlos, SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle present this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you. Welcome to Quiz Kids, the show where the smartest kids in the Bay Area use all their speed, knowledge, and collaboration to get a chance to win incredible prizes. We're in the middle of our second round of competition, and we have two great teams from Lafayette, California here to compete today. Both have won before. Over here, we have the Acalanes Dons. And on this side, we have the Bentley Phoenixes. And before you tell me that the plural of Phoenix is phonica, I know, don't write in. It's time to play the collaboration round. I got my lesson in phonica earlier, and I thank you. Folks, welcome back. You will play as a team in this first round. The questions are worth 10 points each. I will ask your team a question, give you 10 seconds to collaborate. Your captain, Shad, or Passan will tell me the answer. If you get it right, you get 10 points. If you get it wrong, the other team gets to collaborate and maybe steal those points away from you. We'll go back and forth until the buzzer signals the end of the round, okay? Good luck to both teams. Acalanes, you get the first question. 12 is for family farmers. 9 is for cities, 13 is for most people, and 11 is for companies who need to reorganize their debts. These are all chapters of the legal code that apply to what business action often taken when liabilities far outweigh assets.
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy.
That's right, Shad, bankruptcy. Mr. F. Scott Fitzgerald based this fictional character on bootlegger Max Guerlac, who signed his letters Old Sport.
Is it Gatsby?
Gatsby?
Yeah, it is. It's Jay Gatsby. You thought it was the guy with the teeth in his... Yeah, I thought so too. Yeah, but it's Mr. Gatsby. Next question. What country's top scientist, Abdul Qadir Khan, admitted in February 2004 that he had arranged to share nuclear technology with Iran, Libya, and North Korea?
Pakistan.
That's right, Pakistan. In 1997, 80% of all computer code then in use was said to have been written in it, creating an economic boom for people who could understand it as the world approached Y2K. Name this long-lived computer language.
Yes. COBOL?
COBOL, that's right. Dons, what former St. Louis Cardinals great still holds the National League single-season record for stolen bases with 118, even though former Oakland A. Ricky Henderson once stole more than that in the American League?
Poodles.
Shad?
Poodles.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. You can steal.
Excuse. If you want to say Ty Cobb, the guy didn't play for the Cardinals.
Ty Cobb? Lou Brock. You get the next question, though. Name the Granada, Spain art museum that was once the palace of the Moorish kings who ruled there.
Alhambra? Yeah. Alhambra?
That's right, Alhambra. What valley in Yosemite National Park is the namesake of the reservoir that provides water to more than 2 million Bay Area residents?
Hetch Hetchy.
That's right, Hetch Hetchy. In 2004, state legislator Leland Yee introduced a resolution to urge the California Building Standards Commission to use in future building designs what set of ancient Chinese environmental principles?
Shui.
Feng Shui.
Yeah, Feng Shui. What animal did British poet William Blake describe as burning bright in the forest of the night?
Tiger.
Yes, Tiger, Tiger, burning bright. If the note A used to tune an orchestra has a frequency of 440 hertz, give the frequency of the A exactly 2 octaves lower.
110.
That's right, 110. Oh, you divide by 2 every octave. Yes, that signals the end of the round. Let's look at the score. Well, over here, Acalanes has 40, and Bentley is in the lead with 50 points. Well, we clearly have 2 very, very smart teams from Lafayette, and we'll see how they do, and we'll meet our team members after these words, so don't go away. Welcome back. Chad Small, welcome back to our stage. We talked a lot last time about your lifetime pursuit of music in your life, playing all the different things you play. We didn't talk much about your other interest, which is history and sociology. Yeah. You told me that you've been accepted to the University of Washington. You may attend there and may focus on sociology. Why the passion for history?
Well, I mean, it's just kind of interesting to see where everything comes from, you know.
Is there a historical time that is of particular interest to you, or that you see as particularly important in terms of our development?
Our development? Maybe like the 20s and 30s. You know?
Why is that?
I mean, well, when the country was founded, you know, it was very elitist, but now like you see a move towards mass democracy, which is kind of interesting, and like how that happened, you know.
Oh, sure.
You know,
well, that's taking a long time, so that whole play out of that whole change in our nation must be interesting. Good. Aviva Lipkowitz, we didn't get to talk much about your interest in music. We were concentrated last time on your brother's travails with the SAT, but you are a musician for a long time. Mm-hmm. What do you play?
I play the bass.
The bass fiddle. Mm-hmm. And you play at school?
No, I haven't played at school since freshman year. I play in an ensemble and also in a band.
An ensemble and a band. Yeah. And so variety of different kinds of music, huh?
Yeah.
Does your ensemble play more classical or jazz, or?
Both, really.
Mm-hmm. And what about your band?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll? But with a big bass fiddle, or do you play with an
electric bass?
Electric bass, okay. Yeah. Does they work the same way, except they're?
Not quite.
Okay. I'm learning too. Well, good for you. Keep that up.
Thank you.
Alex Perloff. Alex, you're such a little kid. You just got your driver's permit, you told me, and you're just so excited. And your parents let you drive down with them to LA, and you drove.
Yes.
But I said, isn't that boring? You said, no, we took the coast.
Yes.
Good for you.
Got the scenic view.
Got the scenic view. It kind of curves a little bit. A little tricky.
A little bit. Windy.
Yeah? Well, have you tried it on 5? I mean, 5 is...
We came back on 5.
Oh. How do they compare?
I thought the drive down was a little more interesting.
Well, I think you're ready for your license then. Good luck. When does that come up? When's your birthday?
May 14th.
It's already happened. The magic of television. And congratulations. I'm sure you'll do very well.
Thank you.
Let's give a big hand to your coach, Cynthia Baird. And the Bentley Phonique, Pasand Kumar Lakareddy, captain. Welcome back.
Thank you.
You asked that instead of my interviewing you, you wanted to say hello to your family, so let's give you the chance to say hello.
I'd like to thank my family members who did came, but not my sister, who selfishly chose to do community service instead of come cheer me on, so no thanks to you.
What an awful young lady. What terrible task has she been doing today in community service?
I think she's feeding the homeless or something.
Oh my gosh. Not coming to listen to your grammar. not caming to listen to your grammar. Well, you know, we wish her the best. And I wish you the best here, too. Kathy Evans, you got a big field trip coming up. This is exciting. I mean, 2 weeks, you're going where?
I'm going to Germany. We're going to go tour the Holy Roman Empire, or what's left of it.
And, well, yeah, you know, a lot of it's gone, or it's changed. So why, who are you going with?
I'm going on a school trip with a bunch of my classmates and our history teacher. We're actually going to be there during Mardi Gras, which I'm thoroughly really looking forward to because the drinking age is 16 and I'm 18 and.
What a great commercial for you.
It is.
Wow.
You know?
That's
and plus,
great.
Plus, there's all the history. I am interested in the
good.
Roman Empire. It's not just to go and get away from my parents. I am interested in European history, and so it'll be a good chance to, in the day, learn all this stuff and then have fun at night.
If you folks knew how desperately she does not want to be seen as an intellectual, this poor thing. Well, I think you're smart anyway, no matter how wild and crazy you go in Germany. Have fun on that trip. Daniel Dukovnik.
Hi.
Now, Daniel is not afraid to show his inherent intelligence. In addition to Quiz Kids, you are also now a member of the College Bowl.
No,
the
Science Bowl.
The Science Bowl. And that works something like this, except it's not as glamorous, you do.
Right. It's not on TV, and it's run by the Department of Energy.
The Department of Energy. Okay, so how have you started that competition yet?
No, but we've been practicing for about a week for it.
And what will you do? Who will you meet other high schools in the area the same thing as here, or?
Yeah, something like that. And then there's regional finals.
So do you consider yourself kind of a science guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You asked me if we could put more science questions.
Yes. I think we should have lots more science questions.
Yes. Get a close-up on his eyes while he says that. And Star Trek. You told me one more Star Trek question.
Yeah, Star Trek questions are good too.
Yeah. We actually cut all the Star Trek questions before you came on. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Heather Ludwig. Live long and prosper, Heather. And live long and prosper our great judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. Oh, it just gets so nutty here when you're smart. We will be right back to play more Quiz Kids after these messages. Okay, let's get serious. It's time to play the lightning round. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you will now play with the buzzers in front of you. I will ask a series of 10-point questions. The first person to buzz in gets to answer for your team. Give me the correct answer, you get 10 points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate and possibly steal those points away. Now, if you buzz in before I complete the question, I will stop speaking. You will have to answer with the information that has been given to you. But if you give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team before they answer, okay? Good luck. Close game. Here's the first question. Between World War II and 1990, the country commonly called East Germany was given what official name by the Soviets? Kathy, you better learn this for your trip. German Democratic Republic. In 1964, jazz great Louis Armstrong had a #1 hit. Shad.
Hey, Dolly.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. With what Broadway title tune whose title character made a star out of Carol Channing?
Hello, Dolly.
Hello, Dolly?
Hello, Dolly. Yes, that's right. 10 points. The literary character Dr. Jekyll might have felt right at home on Jekyll Island off the coast of what U.S. state? Aviva.
Florida.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. You can steal.
Louisiana?
Georgia. They're all in the right area. Which U.S. president served the shortest term? Aviva.
William Henry Harrison.
That is right. Pittsburgh, Syracuse, West Virginia, Georgetown, Connecticut, and Seton Hall all play in what college basketball conference? Yes, Kathy.
The Big Ten?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. You can steal.
ACC?
The Big East. Alfred the Great fortified his kingdom with forts called in Anglo-Saxon burhs, which has come down to us in the commonplace name suffix Bury, as in Middlebury, Vermont. Which country did Alfred the Great rule? Passant.
England?
That's right. San Marino claims to be the oldest existing republic in Europe. What is their official language? Yes, Shad.
Italian.
That's right. During the War of 1812, the British captured many American soldiers and made them fight for the British, a practice known by what term? Yes, Shad.
Impressment.
Correct. What British poets' works include Ode on a Distant... Yes, Kathy.
Keats.
No, I'm sorry. Ode on a Distant Prospect of Eton College and Elegy Written in a Country Churchyard.
don't think so. I don't think it was around. Byron.
Shad?
John Donne.
No, we're looking for Thomas Gray. Which of America's 13 colonies is the subject of the Maxwell Anderson play Knickerbocker Holiday? Yes, Shad.
New York.
That's right, the Knickerbockers. Discovered in Sweden by Lars Nilsson in 1879, what name was given this element with atomic 21? I'm sorry, Daniel. Discovered in Sweden, it's called scandium. During World War I, when aircraft were made of wood and fabric, and when 20 air victories ensured a pilot legendary status, Manfred von Richthofen had an astounding 80. By what color? Yes, Passant.
The Red Baron.
He was the Red Baron, curse you. The 17th century composer Jean-Baptiste Lully is credited with beginning the tradition of grand opera in what European country? Yes, Shad.
France.
Correct. Oh, so that's the end of the round. We see Bentley has 80, and with 90, Acalanes is in the lead. Well, we just shifted over by 10. You guys are all playing quite well. We'll see what happens in our final round after these words. Don't go away. Let's rev it up a notch now. Let's play the Extreme Lightning Round. Teams, it's played exactly the same way as before, but now the point values are doubled to 20. Good luck to both teams. Close match. What classic black and white film was called by the Denver Post the only great zombie movie ever made? Shad.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yes. Before becoming a U.S. Senator, John Kerry was Lieutenant Governor of Massachusetts under what governor? Shad?
Dukakis.
That's right. Africa, Asia, or South America? Coffee is native to which continent? Aviva.
South America.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
It's gotta be Asia. Wait, Africa.
Asia?
Africa.
What did you say, Africa?
In 1890, when Queen Wilhelmina ascended the Dutch throne, what country set up its own Grand Duchy because it wouldn't have a woman for a ruler? Yes, Shad.
Liechtenstein.
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. You can steal.
Go. Luxembourg?
That's right. In the equation A equals 4 pi r squared, what happens to A if r is tripled? Yes, Kathy.
It's taken to like, it's multiplied by 9.
Yes, it increases by, yes, thank you. He first came to fame as Patrick Ewing's high school basketball coach. Name this former coach at George Washington University who was recently fired from St. John's. We're looking for Mike Jarvis. The 3 recent Lord of the Rings movies were all filmed in what country? Yes, Passant.
New Zealand?
That's right. North, south, east, or west? What general direction in Canada would you go to get from Calgary to Edmonton? Shad.
West.
No.
East?
North. Before the success of her first Harry Potter novel brought...
J.K. Rowling.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Before the success of her first Harry Potter novel brought her financial security, J.K. Rowling was a teacher in what subject?
Sure.
English.
French. The connecting of the parts of a whole is a liaison. Spell the word liaison. Yes, Shad.
L-I-A-S-O-N.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
L-I-A-I-S-O-N.
That's right. How many sides does a Rubik's Cube have? Yes, Kathy.
That would be 6.
Like a cube. What part of your body contains the olfactory bulb? Yes, Shad.
Nose.
The nose is right. In basketball, what is your reward if you make a basket while being fouled? Shad.
Free throw.
You get a free throw, that's right. On a piano that has 2 foot pedals, what does the left pedal do? Daniel?
Softens the tone.
That's right, it makes it softer. Name the national landmark, the only one not reopened after September 11th, whose officials used to allow visitors to climb up into its crown. Shad.
Statue of Liberty.
That's correct. In February 2004, an envelope filled with the poison Passant?
Senate building?
No. Bryson was mailed to what majority leader of the U.S. Senate?
Bill Frist.
That's correct. Oh, that signals the end of the game. What a close game it's been. Oh, 200 for Bentley, but with 210, Acalanes wins the game. I know. You guys played great. I bet you wish you'd listened to that whole question, don't you? I know. But you guys were wonderful all the way through. I wish you the best of luck with your Science Bowl, with everything you do with Germany and all the stuff you guys are into. Good luck. You guys, you pulled it out. It was great fun, and we will see you in the third round of play. So keep practicing. And you be sure and keep joining us. We will be here every week. Hope you'll come on down and see us live. Just call us at 650-637-1936, and we'll send you free tickets, or watch us on the tube. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters help to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Wells Fargo, and Oracle. Tournament champions will win an all-expenses-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Mr. Friedman's wardrobe provided by Dan Newell, distinctive men's clothing of San Mateo. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, Misha's Cafe and Catering of San Carlos, Molly Stone's Markets, Sam Trans, Century Theaters, Jamba Juice, Silver Terrace Nurseries, The Tea Party, Target, AEIS, Ronald Bland, and the San Mateo County Office of Education.